The MicroCO, Smoke Check and BabyCO monitors are handheld battery-operated devices used to measure the concentration of carbon monoxide, CO, in the breath. The MicroCO will calculate the percentage of carboxyhemoglobin in the blood. The BabyCO meter will calculate the fraction of carboxyhemoglobin in the fetal blood. All devices can be used in smoking cessation clinics, GPs' surgeries, accident and emergency departments, and by the firefighting services. In smoking cessation clinics, it's used for instructional purposes and to check on the client's progress and compliance. General practitioners, A&E clinicians, and the firefighting services can use the instrument to quickly assess the level of suspected CO poisoning. The BabyCO is specifically designed for use by pregnant smokers to assist in cessation programs and as a motivational tool. Thank you for taking the time to watch this CareFusion Respiratory Diagnostics instruction video for the Micromedical CO monitor range. This presentation will demonstrate the initial instrument setup as well as the preparations required before performing real measurements. As with most measuring devices that require patient cooperation, coaching a patient through the testing maneuver in the correct manner is very important, since it's a core influencing factor for good quality data outcomes. Hence, in this e-training module, we'll show you how to correctly instruct the person performing the breathing maneuvers. Please click on a topic or use the arrow buttons in the lower left-hand side of the screen to proceed in the set order. The MicroCO is supplied in a white cardboard box. Inside, on the carrying case, you'll find the post-market survey form, the CO measurement table entitled "How High is Your CO?", as well as a content checklist. The unit is supplied in a hard shell carry case as shown. Open the carrying case for access to the unit and all accessories required to perform the initial test. The carrying case contains disposable mouthpieces, a calibration tool, MicroCO monitor, a PP3 9-volt battery, one-way testing mouthpiece, and a calibration adapter. Behind the top foam, you'll find the multi-language module for either the MicroCO, BabyCO or Smoke Check, depending on the model you've chosen. Start by removing the monitor from its foam case and place it on its front. Remove the black rubber stop from the top of the 9-volt PP3 battery. Slide open the battery cover and inside you'll see a battery clip. Connect the 9-volt battery to the clip, observing the correct orientation as shown. Put the battery back into the battery compartment and put the slide switch battery cover back by sliding it into place. The unit is now ready to be switched on. There are no contraindications to performing CO measurements, however. The patient should not perform the test if the mouthpiece causes discomfort. The breath hold time is for guidance only. The BabyCO does not have a breath hold timer, and patients who are pregnant should only hold their breath before exhaling for as long as they feel comfortable doing so. Before performing a test on the MicroCO, ensure that the one-way valved mouthpiece adapter and a clean new disposable mouthpiece are inserted into the device before turning it on. To switch the unit on, slide the switch to the parts per million position. The software version number appears, immediately after which a down counter will appear for 20 seconds. At this point, the patient should inhale as deeply as they can and hold their breath as long as possible. The breath-holding period is recommended to allow time for the resulting alveolar gasto-equilibrate. If the patient is unable to hold his or her breath up to the point the 0 appears on the display, the test may still be carried out. Ask the patient to place the mouthpiece in their mouth and exhale at a sustained and comfortable speed until they feel they can exhale no further. It's important you encourage the patient to keep exhaling for as long as possible. The result is displayed directly along with the corresponding LED to indicate non-smoker, light smoker or heavy smoker. In the case of the MicroCO, the unit displays parts per million, and the slide switch can be moved to percentage carboxyhemoglobin. The BabyCO monitor also displays CO in parts per million, and the slide switch can be moved to the fetal carboxyhemoglobin level. The smoke check will display the parts per million value measured in one of the four ranges. Range 0 to 6 associated with non-smokers, 7 to 11 associated with light smokers, 11 to 20 associated with heavy smokers, and 20 plus associated with very heavy smokers. Use the MicroCO guide chart to convert the value to parts per million or fetal levels. To repeat a measurement, move the switch to the off position and remove the mouthpiece and adapter to allow ambient air to reach the sensor for at least 1 minute. Turn the device on and hand it back to the patient again. If the unit switched on again too quickly after use, there may be a response to residual expired carbon monoxide from the previous test. In this case, the display will show gas. If this is displayed, then turn the unit off, remove the mouthpiece adapter, and expose to ambient air for 2 minutes before repeating the test. If this warning appears again after following the above procedure, then turn off the unit and leave the sensor exposed to ambient air for a further 3 minutes. If the same message appears again, then this indicates possible contamination of the sensor with a solvent. In this case, remove all sources of solvent from the vicinity of the sensor and expose to ambient air for 24 hours before switching on again. To perform a calibration check, push the slide switch to the CO ppm position and wait for the unit to display 0. Connect the gas cylinder to the regulator valve. It's recommended that only CareFusion calibration gas supplied in 20 parts per million is used. Turn the regulator control valve to the point where the ball of the flow monitor floats in the middle of the Perspex guide. Connect the plastic tubing to the calibration adapter supplied. Allow the gas to flow for 20 seconds. Insert the calibration tool into the side of the CO monitor. Turn the gas regulator off and remove the calibration connector. The unit should now display 20 ppm and calibration is complete. It's strongly recommended that the MicroCO monitor, smoke check monitor and BabyCO monitor are calibrated on a 6-monthly basis. Thank you for watching this presentation. It's recommended that only CareFusion accessories should be used with the MicroCO meters. For advice on accessories or any technical support questions, please contact our dedicated support team or visit our website.